What's up, guys? This is Connor, and welcome back to another episode on Blockingdom server. It is, I believe, 87 today, and I decided to add back the intro music to my videos because people requested it, or at least, hopefully, I added it back if I still have it. But anyway, I am on my nether tunnel right now. I have finally made it functional, so at least part of it goes all the way to my nether tunnel, which is over here. But I've had a little problem recently. As you see in slot 1, I guess I pick up my netherrack. But when I last logged in, slot 1 in my inventory was empty. And I usually have my sword in slot 1. And by usually, I mean always. I haven't taken my sword out of my inventory in probably over a month since I've had it, and look at that slime up there. He's gonna fall down and die. Or not, he's smart enough to not fall yet. He'll fall eventually. But yeah, I'm missing my sword, and Minecraft multiplayer servers were actually down for all of yesterday, and I was, playing as servers went down or whatever, and then when they finally came back up hours later, my sword was just not in my inventory. It's the weirdest thing. I have no idea where my sword went. It just wasn't in my inventory. I looked everywhere I had been. It wasn't in the ground. It wasn't in any chest. So my sword is officially gone. So guess I'll have to make a new sword. Well, that's not that big of a deal. But up here, I have made something. Oh, I guess a chicken got in there, but this is going to be the permanent location of my villager breeder. It used to be over there, but I've decided to put it right here. This is essentially the same design I used on the last map, so that's why I didn't really record myself making it. If you want to watch me make this, I have a video on the last map of making it in more detail. But yeah, the villagers will be in here. I got redstone all along the outside, and I should have a lever right here. This lever opens and closes the trapdoors, which will allow, so when they're closed like this is breeding mode, where villagers will just be in here breeding, but then when the trapdoors are open, that will be, I guess, not breeding mode, where baby villagers will fall down and let's, I guess, ender pearl down there. They'll fall down here. There'll be water streams down here, which will push them down here, and this will lead into the villager trading system. So I will have this is actually the entrance cave. It'll go around this, and I have dug out a huge area right here, which this is probably going to be my villager trading area. The villagers will go into little pods, kind of like how I had on the last map, probably very similar because I never ended up finishing my villager project on the last map, and I would like to definitely finish it this time, so I'm starting it way sooner, and I'm sort of, I guess, recreating it, but I'm going to do a whole lot more. So I'm going to have villagers in little pods where I can trade with them, and then get rid of them if I don't like their trades, but it'll be really cool, really cool. I got my villagers, I've started to set up minecart tracks, so I need to get the villagers up in the cells and I'll begin breeding. So I'm probably going to spend some time working on these villagers, and I'll be back when I have made some more progress. Alright, so I have done a bit of work. If you look in front of me, I have done a lot of redstone. So this took a little bit, not too long though, but so first I laid out the floor and I marked the villager cells, and this probably looks familiar if any of you watched my videos on the last map, because like I said, I am pretty much just copying the trading area that I had on the last map. But yeah, right now it just looks like a bunch of complicated redstone, because it is. These buttons don't do too much quite yet, since there's no villagers and stuff. All they do is open up the soul sand and yeah, do that. But all of this will be functional eventually. My redstone supply is kind of getting really, really low, as well as my wood supply. Well, actually, I did buy a lot of wood from Maddie, so I guess it's not that bad. But redstone, yeah, since I don't really go caving, I am running really low on redstone, so I might have to work some deals out with people to get more redstone. But I have done, I think, all of the redstone for this pretty much, besides some tripwires and water streams. The redstone for this is pretty much done. The villagers will be going through those gates up there, and yeah, I'll show you guys when it's done. But for now, that's all the progress I have right now. However, I did also move the villagers out of my base area down here because this was all ugly. I had like rails and stuff going up here, but let's go ahead and head up this little cave area. I should be digging this out. This is going to be a lot wider of a path when it's done. Like this is going to be, I guess, the official entrance, or however you want to call it, for my base. But as you can see, there are some animals who have, oh, lots of creepers. But yeah, there are a bunch of animals that have been making their way down here, and that is because Tom decided to raise the mob count to some insane numbers, and now there are animals just all over my base. Like, look at, like, this is basically a farm now. Look at them all. This is very unlike typical Minecraft, and if you look over here, this is where I used to have like 4 cows in a little hole, and now we got every single animal in the game pretty much in there. How many? Oh, 3 eggs. Okay, 3 eggs. But I guess now I don't have to go looking for horses. And is this plains? Oh yeah, I guess this is plains, so horses can spawn here. But now I got a leggy pit full of animals. Like all they did is they just keep wandering inside the pit, and this is how you catch animals, I guess. But the villager area over here, so I said I transported the villagers in here. And look at this, the zombies already want them. How is he not burning? I guess the iron farm is directly above this spot, so he won't burn here. But oh, I don't have gray glass on me, but that's alright. Is that the same guy? I don't know. But I made this little thing. This is where a villager is. He's inside there in a minecart. He'll be staying in the minecart so he doesn't go anywhere. But this is important for all villager breeding areas because this is the guy that will be with the doors and will always be willing to breed. And these are the guys that will see him and then want to breed with him, but instead breed with each other, thus making the infinite breeding farm. However, I do want to go get some gray glass because I definitely need that for finishing. But in other news, the 1.9 snapshot, the first one, has been released. Is that a creeper up there? Yes. The hostile mob spawning is still really, really high thanks to Tom, which, you know, it's a good and bad thing. It will make my slime farm much more efficient, but now mobs are spawning in places that they normally wouldn't just because they're just more likely to spawn. And where is glass? Light gray stained glass. I really like light gray because it's essentially see-through in default texture pack. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, 1.9 snapshots. The first one was released yesterday. I made an overview video on it. I normally don't do that type of thing, but I was just really excited to see the first 1.9 snapshot, so I thought I would go ahead. Plus, you know, it helps me actually learn what the features are in the snapshot. Like normally I wouldn't care enough to figure out everything, but you know, it was fun to see the new end and all the cool features. I do like how I'm pretty sure 1.9 we will not have to reset the end at all because we'll just be able to respawn the dragon, and when we respawn it, it will create one of those cool portal things when it's dead, and that will allow us to go out to the new end area, which You know that the weird end stuff, you know, with all the plants and the dungeons, that doesn't start until about 1,000 blocks out into the end. Like there's like 1,000 blocks of void in between the main island and where the new islands start. So I want to break the minecarts. I'll use a pick maybe. Break. No! Why isn't it breaking the minecart? Oh well, I'll just get in here with them and then ender pearl out. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the new end stuff generates about 1,000 blocks away from the main island, so, and that will all be like territory we haven't been before. So we'll just get like the new plants and dungeons out there, and we'll have the portal from killing the Ender Dragon again. So I think it will all work out just fine, and we won't even need to reset the end. So let's Ender Pearl me right there. Yeah, there. Okay, now we can cover this up with light gray stained glass, favorite color, and let's see. So right now it is in the breeding mode because the trapdoors are closed. If I flick the lever, I'm probably going to need to make a better spot for that. I might put the lever down in my base eventually, but this will be on, you know, the mode where they get sent into the trading hall, which I don't want right now, so I'm just going to leave it on breeding mode to breed them a bit up. I probably will only want 10 or so in here breeding, so there's not too many villagers. But I have been struggling a bit with actually making this part look good. You know, I made this cool little thing up here, but I'm not quite too sure what to do about this boxy contraption because it's just really ugly right now, and I want to cover up all the redstone, but I'm not too sure how. So let me know if you guys have some ideas about what to do with this ugly mess of redstone, but I think that is gonna about do it for this episode of the Block Kingdom server. I will let these villagers breed up for next time. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think of 1.9 and my villagers and everything. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. And I'll see you guys in the next one.